Hi, this is Tutor P, and this is lesson 710. Title of today's lesson is the difference between die of and die from. Okay, somebody want to screenshot, do it right now. Let's get right to it. This is a little tricky because sometimes there's some disagreement even among some experts. Some say it's more interchangeable, you use one for the others, and some say no, you should clearly use it in these situations. So we're going to focus on the ones where you're safer, where most say you should use it in certain situations. So die of is mostly used when one dies of a disease, old age. And we are most likely to use it for something more internal that caused someone to die. The second meaning here, to be completely overcome by something, especially an emotion or feeling, this one is almost always die of. And this one, you don't actually die. It's just an expression that's used. So let's take a look at the examples for die of. Here's the first one. In the 1980s, many people died of AIDS, but now there is medicine to help AIDS victims live nearly a full lifetime. So that's a disease. Steve Jobs died of pancreatic cancer, again a disease. The third one here, she lived a long life and simply died of old age. So usually we do say die of old age rather than from. Okay, and here's a couple of examples of the second use here. That comedian was so funny, he had me dying of laughter. So if you say somebody is making you die of laughter, you're not really dying. It just means you're laughing a lot. And the same thing here, I couldn't do that job. If I had that job, I would die of boredom. Okay, so again, you're not literally dying here. You just mean that you are extremely bored. All right, now let's take a look at die from. Is more often used when one dies of external causes, such as wounds, disasters, injuries, attacks, etc. All right, let's look at some of these. He died from a gunshot to the head. So this is what caused him to die. This came from outside, external, so you're more likely to use die from. He died from a stab wound to the heart. So again, it's a wound and it came from something external. He died from being tortured to death. Again, external, so we use die from. All right, this one's a little tricky because some say this is okay. He died from a car accident, because sometimes we say you could use it for accidents, but others say it's more proper to simply say he died in a car accident. So we might actually use in here. In would be probably better. Same thing, he died in a fire rather than he died from a fire would be better. Okay, anyway, I hope you get a better feel of when you're more likely to use one than the other. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.